Okay, we're live.
Well, then I have a question now that we're live.
Okay.
So the world can see and we can have a record.
Yeah.
Little Buddy Foo Foo. In the nursery rhyme / children's song, after the field mice are scooped up, what is done to their head?
That's too hard of a question for me this early.
Okay. There are two versions of the song.
No, they are bopped.
They are
bopped on the head.
Yeah.
Scooping up field mice, bopping them on the head. There's this propaganda campaign saying they're kissing them on the head.
No.
What? No.
Okay.
Never
Yeah,
heard
no,
that
it's
before.
not kissing. It's definitely not kissing.
You look up the in some of the versions you find the lyrics online. It's scooping up the field mice and kissing them on the head.
I'm looking right now.
Oh my god, no! It's bopping them on the head. That's why they get in trouble.
Exactly.
That's the new PG version.
Little Bunny Foo Foo. This is at Nursery Rhymes, allnurseryrhymes.com. Here we go.
What's going on?
I got bopping them here.
Yeah, you bop them on the head. You don't kiss them on the head.
What are we bopping on the head?
We're dealing with the
Buddy
big
Foo Foo.
issues here
Yes,
in our D&D streams.
Okay.
We'd like to thank
Yeah,
everyone
this
for tuning in.
I just want to make sure we start with the big question. So now that that's out of the way, I'm glad we have some consensus here.
I'm seeing a lot of bopping here. I think the online community.
I've seen more than once. I've seen kissing. Let's see.
You better teach your child the right way.
I've got this one at newburgh.k12.or.us, right? So this is the school system official documentation. They're bopping those.
All right,
They're bopping
I've got
those
a
field
question
mice.
for you guys then. How many chuggas come before a choo-choo?
That's easy. That's easy. It's 8.
Now, I was about to say. Now the shorthand will be chugga chugga.
Chugga
But
chugga chugga chugga
there's-
chugga 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 choo choo. Yeah, that wasn't
There you
8.
go.
Was that 8? I don't know.
Yeah, that was 8.
Was it 8? I guess it was.
Chugga chugga chugga.
Chugga.
Yep,
Choo
that's
choo.
8.
Yeah,
That's
say.
8.
I do too. I just do the chugga chugga choo-choo.
Oh
Again,
my
that's
gosh,
shorthand.
You are not enjoying your chuggas. You gotta relish that.
Yeah.
Like
Now-
that's someone who's like, I've got things to do. I've got places to be. I can't spend time chugging all day before I choo.
Yeah. Now the best example I've ever seen in media about proper chugga chugga, would be Major Payne's telling of the little engine that could. Okay, and in that he does the proper chugga 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 choo choo. That's
All right, guys. Are we ready to play?
What?
Are we playing yet?
Can I tell the story?
No.
Oh.
No.
Some of my favorite stories about the little engine that could. All
You
right.
can tell whatever you want. You're the leader here.
Choo-choo.
Choo choo. No, we're picking right back with you guys. So y'all have slain this freaky looking insect creature as it was trying to run away. As y'all invaded its home, I think, right? Y'all invaded its home, its nest, if you will. It was minding its own business. It asked you some questions. You didn't know the answer to it, so it wasn't its fault that it had to stab you. And yeah, y'all gave it a real beat down. Naughty's got hit for the first time this campaign.
I answered the questions correctly. He just didn't like my answer.
She thinks. And anywho, y'all killed it. So the your reign of murder and terror continues. And huzzah! And y'all are now at the top of a descending flight of stairs that seems to go down into just darkness.
So we're into this main room. I was definitely on that little entryway.
Yes, if there's anything else you want to do in here, there's also a door up to the north.
Okay.
Aren't we trying to take the 3 bodies back? Or we're just bringing them along with the ride with us?
What 3 bodies?
The 3 dead bodies that are in the boat that we landed here and for some reason got out and left the 3 bodies in the boat. Remember, like I almost took our boat, and that's why Anadius tackled him because the 3 dead bodies were in the boat and all that.
And they're the guards that we're trying to get back. Is that what's going on?
Do you want me to pick up the dead bodies and carry them with us? I don't.
No, I don't know. The boat's pulled up on there. I can't remember exactly what we were doing.
we are looking for the guardsman that technically you left down here.
Me?
I believe so. I think that's the story.
No.
I think that's what we told him.
Yeah, you also told him I fed the bodies to the octopus too, which I didn't.
Not wrong.
Not our good guys' bodies.
But you did feed bodies to it. Anyway.
Really, Stug?
Do we go through the door or do we proceed down?
Okay, so I thought our goal was to get back to the chamber with the dais where we found
Yeah.
I thought we were looking to see if the last...
where we attacked the lizard people and stuff the last time we were down here.
Well, that one would be north then. But I thought we were also hoping to see if there was any of the surviving guardsmen, which I think there's 2 unaccounted for.
Right.
And
yeah, that's what we're trying to find.
We have to check the remaining...
That's what it was, okay.
We would check the remaining doors on this floor.
Yeah.
Down.
I forgot that I was reading my notes and I was trying to figure out because I was like, wait.
I think we're trying to clear out this floor before we descend.
And try to find the other 2 guys, yeah.
So,
right, so then
Lon, if you can help out Anadius from the bleeding and all that, get him to open this next door.
What's Sean gonna do?
Get him to what?
Aren't you on the ground bleeding? You're like, oh, it's the first thing you've been hit. I assume you're crying.
That's true. I'm screaming bloody murder. This is what pain feels like. Oh, mama, something maternal.
I almost died the last room. I don't want to hear it.
You don't understand. I'm not used to being hit.
Well, then don't stand in the front.
I was in the back. I can't help that the thing was crawling on the ceiling, doing all this nonsense.
All right, I'm walking away towards the door in the back.
It was.
Oh my gosh!
Nonsense.
I'm gonna drink a potion. Try and stop
come here. I'll heal you. Come here.
Wait, I thought it's just in your temp points.
No, he lost his.
Oh, that's right.
He only has
Stug would look around like that's a lot.
It's a little over
blood,
20
actually.
hit points.
That's
I'm pretty sure I'm out of potions, but.
Oh, hey, Pookha. I think I'm supposed to have more druids at the bottom of the summer court, more than 5. I think I'm supposed to have
Yeah, we probably
8,
need to increase
whatever
that
level I am or whatever.
Is it equal to your level?
Let me look.
She has as many as she needs to get me to full health right now. I think that's in the rule book somewhere.
I pull out the potion of healing that I do have because I found one and handed it.
I found it last time we played, and I don't remember now. I'm gonna have to look it up.
It's under features, bottom of the summer court.
I put the potion of healing in the party sheet for you.
Abilities and
features. Oh, thank you. All right, 2d4 plus 2. Here we go.
Well, it's actually guaranteed.
We just do max.
Your most,
half your druid level.
Anyway, that's fine. Whatever.
Or less.
There we go. So that's 10. I'll go ahead and add that 1 sec.
Delete it out of the
So
party sheet.
you have half your druid level.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
So you become imbued with the blessing of the summer court. Blah blah blah. Respite. Pool of fate energy represented by a number of d6s equal to your druid level. All right, hold on.
Equal to your druid level, not
So
half.
you have a pool of fate energy. Yeah, number of d6. As a bonus action, you can choose one creature you can see within 120 feet, and you can spend a number of those dice equal to half your druid level or less. Oh, so you can only do up to half at a time. So
I didn't know I could do more than one. I've always just done one at a time.
Yeah, so you can do up to 4 at a time right now. But
okay, cool. So I need to have 8 little circles on
Let's
my
get 8
tab.
little circles. I don't know how
Why
to
is it
do that.
the combat tracker hasn't updated with my new wound value?
So my fancy
does.
ground
It
is freaking out.
It just takes a second.
Mine says you have 32 wounds.
It should be 22 now.
Anytime I move the map, mine is freaking out. So I don't
now
know.
my map is weird. The lighting on the map freaked out.
If I move it, I can see forward without opening that door.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Like the lighting travels with your movement.
It only goes back if I zoom out or zoom in.
Yeah.
Huh.
Same.
That's strange. Well, I don't want to break anything, so
this is just how it's going to be.
Yeah, that's how it's going to be.
Right. I guess Stug will start making his way towards the door.
Anadius's wounds didn't change. Yeah, when I just healed him. Yeah, the combat tracker's being weird.
It should be 17 now, and 110.
Oh, there it did. It just took forever to change. It just changed on my screen.
I closed it and reopened
17 wound now. I think it's just a lot.
And it's blue. I've never noticed it to be light blue like that before.
Yeah, that seems to be new. Well, it's based off of that number changes based off how egregious the wound is.
Right, I figured, but I've never seen that color before.
Gotcha.
Anadius, is that good enough, or would you like me to heal you one more time?
This is fine for now. I just a little bit of a not quite top off just to keep me going is good. Thank you.
Stug, don't open that door. Let Curie listen through it.
No issue. Stug would.
So which way y'all going?
Wait. Go ahead and
north.
North.
Okay.
All right. Carrie, you mind checking to see if you hear anything, or?
No, I'll listen.
Do we have Pass Without a Trace on? Do we have anything going on?
We do not, but I can do that if you want.
It's up to you. It's your spell.
Wow.
So
there's nothing through that door, guys. I don't hear anything.
Stug would believe her.
Yeah, you no need to even do a perception roll. You're pretty confident you don't hear anything on the other side.
I opened the door.
Did you open the door?
I moved the dang thing forward, and then I just see black in front of me.
Yeah.
Do I see anything? Oh, there we go. All right.
Yeah, make sure you click your token.
It's not that. It is broken.
Y'all are working good on my screen. Let me
I don't
Is
think
an audience
you.
like scan? Is he examining the whole map?
It's the.
What happened?
It's gone.
He closed it. He killed it.
Bringing it back.
Oh.
Try that.
Hey, that did it for
Yay.
me. Now I can move it without seeing
Yay!
it.
Okay.
Oh,
much better.
Poop.
It's working so far. Good.
Can you give me an idea? I assume that's like
can you
rubble.
Close it and open it again for me, because I had control pushed as I was, and then I don't. Anyway, it became the size of a pin.
Hey, to all of our loyal YouTube watchers, I hope you're enjoying Troubleshooting the game.
Troubleshooting.
Watch us roleplay people who don't know what we're doing.
We're doing pretty well.
With a rare appearance from a cat.
There we go.
All right, yeah, that seemed to fix it for me.
Thank you.
It's working for me so far.
Yeah, it's working now. Let me and Sil get up here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you want to see Sil around that other.
I was about to say I'm going to sit down and so I'm not standing, and connect with Sil and let her go around the corner. It's 150 feet. I don't know how many.
Question: is there any reason why Stug could just not drag her and let Sil go farther, or would that interrupt her talking to her pet?
But like, you're gonna piggyback her?
Yeah, why not?
No, there wouldn't be no issue with that.
You are not to pick me up.
Yeah, again, she's though she's not aware of what's happening while she's in the trance.
I could hold her hand and lead her.
Yeah, I mean, you can always slap her real good and it'd bring her out, you know. So it's not like she's completely devoid of everything that's happening to her actual body. It's just she's taking on the senses of the other creature. Does that make sense?
What I'm hearing is we needed a wheelbarrow this whole time.
Yeah, pretty much.
If y'all just want to make like a Shalom backpack.
Skates. We need roller skates for her. She can learn to roller skate, and we can just pull her along on roller skates.
All right, do I see anything through Sil as I round these two corners?
Nothing more than that door.
which is closed.
Yeah, and yeah,
Okay.
so there's a passageway there behind you guys that y'all were asking about. It's basically a caved in. It's a tunnel, but it's caved in.
All right, I come back out and move on.
I assume you've told us, so let's go.
She did. She said move on.
Oh, I thought she was speaking out of character.
No, sorry.
Inspector Gadget.
Carrie, you wanna listen to the store?
Yep.
And Little Bug Fufu, I'm sure
Still not great roll.
I'm sure you can't see what's going on, right? You can't see him on the map, correct?
Who are you talking to?
I can see them on the map.
Oh, you can. All right, never mind. Disregard then.
I'm just following them along until my grand entrance.
Secure, you're listening to the store?
Yeah.
You don't. Yeah, you don't hear anything.
Sounds all quiet.
Open it up.
Do you remember how door handles work?
I didn't know you all wanted me to go first. Usually you send Stug in.
We believe in you.
Do we see anything here, Pookha? Give me
so this seems to be almost like an antechamber of some kind. There is some small tables along the walls. It seems to be more of like an area, maybe like for a small conference room of sorts, or hosting of a few guests. Or it just looks like a small meeting room. There's several decanters for serving beverages and
the Keurig projector. Standard stuff.
Is there a snack room?
Anything interesting on the tables other than the decanters?
Nah, that seems to be all cleared off. The tables and furniture, all in all, I've seen better days.
Kiri, how about you check the southern door?
Okay, doke.
I'll open it once you check it, and then you can go check out the one in the north too.
Okay, yeah, you press your ear and everyone gets real quiet. And you are able to hear some movement on the other side of the door.
There's something through that door.
Something big or something small?
Does it sound big or small?
Doesn't sound necessarily large. It just sounds definitely
sounds your size.
More than a few.
And it's multiple things moving around.
We've killed a dragon turtle and several ogres at this point. I think we're fine.
All right, so big opening. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few people in there. Just be ready.
Well, okay.
Yeah, I mean, you just hear some low conversation, but it's all muffled.
Do we want to lure them in here? Into this nice, big, ambushable room?
Just open the door.
Oh, okay. Open the door.
Great.
We'll be fine. Shush.
Stug's gonna kick the door open and rush
I kick the door open? That's not what I said.
Give me an athletics check.
You were not specific enough for Stug. We all know that that's a risk when he's getting doors.
Oh my gosh, he's gonna fly off the handle.
Oh my god.
Hinges.
The person behind it dies.
This is what I need. This is what I need in my life. The door slams open. Yes, it does fly off the hinges. One moment.
You haven't done your call yet, Stug.
You're right.
Hold on, Feather Gales!
Feather Gales!
It's like, this is the worst false flag operation because no one's alive to tell anyone. Everyone's dead.
Yeah, the door will fly 15 feet in. You see, there's a cultist sitting on the end of the bed there. The door collides with him as it skids across the floor, remaining completely upright the entire distance of the kick. It slams into him, knocking him over the back of the bed. Give me a D. Give me a D12, Stug.
A D12?
Yeah, plus your strength modifier.
Man, we could have lured these nerds in that other room. It would have been great.
So
They could
10
still
total.
come back.
10 total?
Mm-hmm.
Do you just kill him with the door?
Yeah.
Yes!
Oh, goodness.
He's dead. That cultist dies instantly. As you see like the faint trickle of blood coursing through.
I want you to know Stug would feel like sadness from those, like, oh man, it's not as much fun.
Let him surrender!
Wrong one.
We can actually leave somebody alive that we're not too worried about.
If you guys need to tell him,
She did. Shalon yelled at you. Let him surrender.
Everyone roll initiative.
Sure.
Yeah! Initiative. Do.
Whoa, I'm going last.
What is happening? I swear Fantasy Grounds, like, every time we try to roll, it's like...
not happy.
It has been a while.
It's not happy at all.
Wow, we're some super quick people today.
Good gravy.
Everyone
Except
else.
for Stug. Stug's just like, holy crap, did I just do that?
Can't hurt anybody.
Stug's like staring at the door.
It should be a surprise round anyway. We should all be going before these nerds.
Y'all did surprise them.
There we go.
First up,
I can't wait to buff Stug and watch him do the work for me.
Anadius and Kiri, who has the higher dex?
I
have 16.
I have 16.
Oh, it's a roll off.
Roll off.
Right?
Y'all both give me a D20.
Oh my gosh, does it really matter?
It does.
It does. We gotta see who goes first.
I mean, between the two of you.
I just rolled a D20 and it shot off the thing and went all the way over in the other monitor. Like, what just happened?
That's awesome.
All right, if we roll the same D20, I think we both get 2 turns back to back. It's the only fair thing.
Okay,
Absolutely.
Fantasy Grounds is being weird. I'm trying to pick it up and it won't let me pick it up.
It's doing its best. Yeah, they did a pretty big update that seems to be jank.
Kiri got an 8.
All right, Anadius is gonna be up first.
Yay!
I rolled like 10 times because it wasn't working.
All right, Anadius, Stuggish just kicked the door in.
Let's see. Is it a whole action to say for the Feather Gales?
Also, Little Bunny Fufu, just for you for context. You were
killed by
asleep.
a door. Sorry, that's the shortest ever created.
You were asleep, which is pretty rare through your few moments of torment that you've been experiencing over the past couple of weeks. So enjoying the sleep you were able to get, and you just heard a loud crash and a short yelp and a mushy crunching sound from within your confinement. But Anadius, you're up.
Okay, I'm not wasting any good spells this time, guys. All right, here we go.
Just let them live.
Let them live. All right, I'm going to bardically inspire Stug with a pat on the shoulder as I run by him with my rapier.
Ooh, bardic inspiration.
I'm glad you're inspired. Oh, I actually have to do it though.
Something epic just happened.
Oh wait, here we go. Did you? Yay! There we go. It worked. Okay.
Also, you have a dodge on you for some reason.
Yeah, I'll clear it off.
Oh yeah, I don't know why that was still there. Thank you. All right.
He doesn't have one of those fire rings, does he?
He does not.
Okay. I do not.
Should be me.
I'm not worried about it.
One.
Not worried about it. Haha.
Wow, he got in there.
Hee.
Oh.
Also, Anadius, your rapier did change, so take a moment and read it.
Yeah, it's a Vicious rapier now.
A Vicious?
That's what it says.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I think it's supposed to be vicious.
Oh,
I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't write this stuff.
Let's see. It says.
But yeah, I'm fairly confident that should be vicious.
Maybe I'm reading it wrong. When you roll a 20 on your attack roll with this magic weapon, your critical hit deals an extra 2d6 damage. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I think I rolled a 20. I can't read back up further, so... That's good to know. And I got a Vicious longbow too, so.
Where did those come from?
Well, they were what his actual. He had some +1s. That's what they were.
Ah, okay, gotcha. Yeah. All right, that was a good. So we see him like do a little stabby stab.
Oh yeah, nice. You run in and zip past Stug, give him a little pat on the butt. Say,
there you go.
Good game. As you ram your rapier, you ram your rapier into the chest of one of these robed priests that is kind of stumbling to his feet. Kiri.
Here we go. Kiwi.
Don't forget to move Lumiki underneath Kiri.
I mean, I could do about.
I thought you were talking to me. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, I can't really do that. So.
Oh. Heard.
Yeah.
There's also 2 little spears on here. Just FYI.
So that's who Anadius just attacked?
Crushing Wave Priest 1, yes.
You spelled vicious correctly, Pookha. I'm sorry.
That is.
Well, it's like the word grateful. Like, grateful does not look like it should be spelled the way it's spelled.
Listen. Under no circumstance do I ever assume I've spelled anything right in my life. I need to make sure that's clear. There's one thing I can't do, and that's called spell.
You have a lot in common with Stug. Kiri goes scurrying underneath my legs.
Okay, I'll just shoot at that one, I guess. We're gonna leave someone alive, right?
Oh, yes, all of a sudden.
It's a wave priest. I mean, I know that he's a bad guy. Like, he's not.
No, just
the wings flap off in the distance.
Alive, right?
Kiri, the most unlikely convert to the murder of ways.
They're evil. I know they're evil.
That's right.
That's the thing in Kiri's head. They're
My
evil.
voice is complaining about us being murder
I'm
on
telling
Friday.
you, I have
She did befriend a lich,
for
so
now
I don't
on,
know. But Anadius already went in and stabbed him.
For
It's
now
not like
on,
she's going to keep him from attacking.
Even try.
For now on, every NPC is going to be based around. They're going to have random names. They're all going to be neutral.
Hold on, I'm going to get the Kiri vibe going here. Okay, she runs in.
Yes, Anadius has stabbed one.
I'm here with the Emerald Enclave. Put down your weapons and we'll stop fighting.
Yeah.
All right.
Anything else?
I'm giving it a try.
Would you like to hold an action, maybe?
I will call off these my fellow compatriots, and we will not attack you. If you put down your weapons.
You're trying to persuade persuasion right there.
Kiri, I need you to. Kiri, I need to paint the scene for you. There's a corpse.
There's a dead guy on the floor with the door. I know. And Anadius stabbed a guy with his rapier. I know.
And Anadius, yes. As you follow, Anadius has his rapier stuck in the chest.
Right. Kiri tries to befriend everybody, so you're right. I haven't played Kiri it's been weeks.
Wait, I have another question. Do any of them actually have weapons out?
Oh, well.
You've not walked in there yet.
Yeah, you haven't walked in. I'm pretty sure Anadius stabbed a guy who was in bed.
He was in a sitting position when Anadius charged him. He was not asleep.
An aggressive sitting position.
Maybe in the middle of a conversation with his compatriots. I don't know. Just talking about the day.
Hey.
Talking about life.
Paint these people as like just happy-go-lucky good people. These wave priests were trying to kill us earlier.
You can tell he's a wave priest because you metagamed.
I can tell because they all wear the same stinking robes.
You feel a dark breeze coming from outside. You're gonna flap.
Okay, so I go in and I say that, and I am readying an action of a bow to shoot anybody that tries to attack anybody else.
Okay, so you're gonna hold an action. If they are aggressive, you will let fly an arrow. At anyone in particular, or just
anyone in particular, whoever starts being aggressive.
What's Lumiki gonna do?
Lumiki's going to run in and...
There's a meal on the ground, fresh meat.
There's a meal on the ground?
Yeah, it's underneath a door, but you can get some.
She's going to run in and growl menacingly at the cultist.
Okay. 10-4. Is she going to...
Or actually, maybe right here.
So, do you want to try to intimidate, or do you want her to hold an action?
She's going to hold an action. She's going to growl, and if they attack, she'll jump and attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shalon?
Coolio.
That's the one that got hit by the door.
Shalon?
Shalon, it's your turn.
Shalon?
What?
Your turn.
It's your turn.
Oh, I thought that. What?
She actually got scared. She's like, huh?
Yeah, y'all were in a surprise round, so...
Right.
Yeah.
I forgot.
They are all stunned.
We're going to surprise them with friendship. Let's go, guys.
And actually, that means you have advantage on any rolls since they're stunned, so...
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Should I roll like a persuade? Because I was trying to get them to stop.
Not that type of advantage. You have advantage on combat rolls against their AC.
I know, but I meant should I have rolled a persuasion?
Well, that would have been your action. You decide to hold your action. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Like if you want to walk in and like give them
You're waiting for them to react, which will be on their turn. So.
Wait, if you held your action on the condition that they react, because that means you can't use your turn.
She
won't go till after.
She won't have an advantage on the attack. It'll be a normal roll then, right?
Yeah. So and I'm not taking the time to do it, but still their turn until their turns come, they're stunned.
Yeah.
They have the stunned effect if y'all want to view the player's handbook.
But if the condition for the held action is that they're doing something, she's going to go again before they go.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Correct.
So I'm going to go ahead and roll that persuasion. Then I'll go ahead and roll the persuasion to see if it works.
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know what just happened, but it rolled 2 dice and dropped the lowest one or something on my screen. One was an 18 and one was a 4. That was really weird, and I only grabbed it once.
It didn't drop the lowest.
Well, I wouldn't have worried too much about the DC on that.
Okay, yeah, I gotcha. But I'm just saying, Fantasy Ground's being weird. 2 dice rolled on my screen, and only one of them went through. That was really weird.
He's a
Puka, hypothetically, if I'm the person that stabs someone in the chest and then I roll to persuade them that I come in peace, what do I have to roll?
I'm not gonna lie to you. There is a DC that it exists. Like there's a number.
I didn't say we came in peace. I just said we wouldn't attack them.
No, this is to an audience's question. This is to an audience. An audience's question. I mean, there's a number.
I'm gonna try that at some point if it's a possibility.
Oh, everything's possible. This is a fantasy world full of possibilities.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, it's just
right. Shalon, it is your go.
Fireball. I am not gonna fireball with all of us in the room. I'm not that dumb.
I mean,
you can like put it in the back corner or something. Fireball.
We have resist.
I'm not fireballing this room.
Fireball.
She's gonna come into the room and when she said we're not gonna just don't and Nadia, stop!
Oh gosh.
That's it.
What?
Turns back with his rapier in the chest of the guy. What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I'm not even gonna take an action. Just pass my turn.
All right, what's Syl doing?
What's Syl doing?
She's gonna just hang out at the door.
All right.
Okay.
We come up to Stug.
Well, Stug has seen 2 members of the party say wait, but
Oh boy.
This one's already been stabbed. He's open. He looks back for a moment. He's like, that one's already bleeding.
Okay.
And he's gonna take a swing.
Do you even need to roll it to see if you hit him? Like
I do. There's a chance.
Do you get advantage?
I'm gonna. Oh god, I do get advantage.
Yeah.
I am gonna use my Great Weapon Master, so I'm gonna have -5 on the chance to.
Sure.
Oh Jesus!
Oh my god!
Do it!
That's still a
finish him.
Well, that's a big number.
I turn to Kiri in the corner and goes, well, I guess that's not going to fly.
Well, not yet. Not yet. Because as you say that, that's when you see the blur.
Oh, would you mind taking off one of my damage 10?
Sure. Yeah, we don't want to overdo it.
Yeah. Wait, why is that to you?
Well, because he now has.
Never mind.
It's just going to put a flat.
I think he's dead.
Yeah, I got it. Jesus Christ. You don't want to re-roll that 2 or that 1?
I don't think it's necessary on this one.
He doesn't re-roll the D4s.
Yeah, we're gonna pull the straight sword up, and then like, yeah. And he's just gonna stop with 1 attack.
Okay. Stug, roll an intimidation check for me.
Sure thing.
With advantage, because Kiri's been trying to persuade them, and you kind of added to the.
Oh God, I'm just really good at this.
All right. Okay.
Did he really need to roll?
Little Spear, you've heard all this going down. Is there anything you want to do? Like you currently, you're in, your cage, and
am I in the same room they are in?
You can't really tell. So your cage is like covered, by like a large piece of fabric, because you seem to be, less temperamental when they just put you in the dark. But you do hear this noise going around outside.
Sorry, one second, phone call for me.
So I don't know if you want to try to. I mean, you've tried many times to.
Is she a bird? They put her to bed with cover the cage.
You've tried many times to bust out of this cage before to no avail, but yeah. Point is, if you want to do anything, if not, you can just be silent and
make some noise.
I'm just gonna scurry around in the cage to try to find a comfortable spot.
Okay.
My turn.
Yes, we are back to Anadius.
Nice. Okay, so do I get advantage if I try to roll to convince him one way or another on one of my charisma checks? Because this guy just got sliced in half.
Sure, you can use persuasion or intimidation. I'll give you advantage.
Okay.
You feel like you have the conversational upper hand here.
You
know what I mean?
Alright, listen up, cultists. Surrender now and your lives will be spared. Rolling to safety. 20.
Wow. They better believe you.
Okay, Kiri?
No more killing. What happened? Just put down your weapons and don't fight.
Yeah, you see the pool of blood, by the way, from that corpse, like it's reaching the Shallan's foot. That smashed corpse, like when you smash a body, like the blood comes out much faster than like a cut where it has to travel through the veins and whatnot. Like so, it's spreading quick, is what I'm getting at. Like that was a. All right, we'll go to the cultist 2, who has the Miki right in front of him. Was in the process of reaching for a weapon, and now it's just standing totally still, like it just kind of like sits down. I hadn't even got out of the chair really, and it's just kind of sitting there frozen, not saying anything. Shallan? Seems to be frozen in fear.
Back away from this pool of blood that's now coming towards my feet.
Yeah, you get out of there just before it damages your shoes,
Damages your shoes.
Yeah.
And I am,
I keep forgetting she's not Elsa, so it's a little different.
Yeah, a little different. Just a little different. And she is going to just still with blade out in hand like normal, but holding something like magic missile for if they attack us. So if they listen, I'm not doing anything. If not, going after them.
Okay.
So it's just gonna chill right where she is.
I was like, is
Yeah.
Pookha
Yeah.
alive?
So
Yeah, no, he's just thinking.
the other priest that was sitting in a bed conversing with the people at the table, he too was reaching for a quarterstaff, and now is like he throws his hands up. We're okay. We surrender. We surrender. He's looking around like we surrender. We surrender. Don't kill us. Don't kill us. The other way priest, Stug, what form was your sword in right now?
That would have been in Quinn. So
Quinn.
it
Okay.
would
The
have
other
been
way
Earth.
priest's body finally slides into two separate, distinct pieces that fall on the opposite ends of the bed. Both making a distinct, like, as they hit, and his lifeblood begins to flow into the room, being soaked up by kind of the extra bedding that was spilled over onto the floor.
Yeah.
And you see the
Kinda
blood
running
kind of
that
like
back there.
climbing up the bedding as it soaks into the sheets. Yeah. And kind of pulling and creasing around the wooden posts of the bed. Nice, thick, and viscous. Yeah.
He was healthy once.
Yeah, this cultist picks up his sword and dives over, rushes, and
Oh.
here, I'm gonna fix some
Where's the tackle
positioning.
still?
I'm gonna fix some
What
positioning
an idiot.
here. And he's gonna make a swing for. He'll go for Lamiki.
So we all go after him, or those of us that have held something.
Yeah, right? You, me, Miki.
Oh, he hit Lamiki.
Yeah, he makes a swing for Lamiki. Well, Kiri didn't hold. Is anyone holding?
I told you I did. I
Okay,
said I
then
was
yeah,
holding
you
magic
can-
missile for
yeah.
any of them attacking.
Yeah. So this guy attacks.
Three
So
hits,
if you
roll it.
would, he gets to resolve his, but you can resolve yours. And he lets out a. Oh, he's just protecting me.
It's 3 for first level, right?
Correct.
Okay.
That'll do the trick. As you whip out 3 quick bolts, they go poof, 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 and just put little holes in them. He slumps over to his knees and then falls backwards and sprawls out on the floor. He actually falls onto the door that was laying there.
No, we said don't attack.
It's like a door sandwich now, right? With like 2 corpses.
The
And
door's
then the
middle.
door's the middle, you know?
Wow.
That's yeah, it's like a bloody door sandwich that y'all got there. He's bleeding much slower though. Those were nice thin little holes, but good lung and heart shots on him.
Anybody else?
Yeah, cultist 3 was, he's in a similar, you saw him getting up out of the chair and he seemed to be reaching for something beside the table, and he now slowly sits back down. You see his hands come up on the table real slow. Oh, no, I surrender. I surrender.
Good choice, Carlos.
Stug.
Stug will push in front of Venatius just to. He'll put a hand on him, just like, oh, pardon me, and
So polite.
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
just
Yeah,
for a
bardic
little bit of.
inspiration. You need to use it, man. Bardic
Oh,
inspiration.
Stug,
You're
there's a little
absolutely
bit, so from the bottom part
Yeah.
of the guy you cut clean in half, you didn't cut him like clean in half, I shouldn't say. It was definitely like a curved, jagged cut
Mhm.
from like right under like the armpit through like the gut area and out like right above the thigh. You know what I mean? But the bottom half, like you get a little bit of a spray. Obviously there's no pumping action going on there, but it's just like from it hit
Mhm.
and just the force of the corpse hitting sprayed the blood that was no longer contained within veins, like kind of out onto your right, like shin and upper leg area, onto your outer
Quick
thigh.
question there: does my armor seem to like slowly absorb it into it?
No, it's staying there.
Okay.
It definitely looks good on it. You think to
I had
yourself.
forgotten. How did I forget that he's wearing this
Right.
weird cursed armor still?
Because his
Because
behavior
we're
hasn't
not
changed.
supposed to know.
I'm actually going to use an attack on the table that they were sitting at.
Sure.
On the table.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
add you hit the table. You got it. Yeah.
All right. I want to break it in half. Just throw a little bit more intimidation on it.
Roll me.
Like they need to be more intimidated.
Yeah, roll damage on that.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
This is how it works. I pull table hit points out of thin air.
We got through them all. I don't understand why we need to attack the table. We took care of the one that decided to attack us.
Okay. Yeah, you come down hard.
He just
Damage
did that to
himself.
himself.
Ah,
Good job, Stug.
Awesome. Yeah, maybe fix that on your wound.
can do.
Yeah, you took 9 points of actual damage. Give yourself temporary hit points back in addition to the 9, which will be 11, right?
No,
Should be
12,
12.
Tim.
Oh, was it 12? Okay.
It is now. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he took 21. Okay. So yeah, you swing down your rock-clad two-handed sword, and it cuts right into the table, and there's a cutting and a crushing with it, and the table splits in two, and crashes to the ground.
Somewhere in a forest miles away, a tree falls.
Ooh, Stug, you're so scary.
Feather gales usually don't take prisoners.
Is that it for your turn?
That'll be my turn.
Okay, Little Spear, you hear a large crash in addition to the other aforementioned sounds. Again, you can't see anything at this moment, but there's obviously something going
Can
down.
I hear them talking?
You can, yeah.
Okay. Then I'm gonna rustle in my cage.
Yeah, you heard one of them announce themselves as the Feathergale, which you are aware are an enemy of this particular group of people.
You also heard a little voice randomly say that she was part of the Emerald Enclave, too. Yeah.
And you are also aware of the Emerald Enclave, as you've had previous interactions with some elves that were Emerald Enclave.
All right.
All right, so
Shake
we will.
my cage.
Okay, so we will hop out of turns because everyone else seems to be non-combative at this moment.
Tie him up. Tie him up now. Let's tie him up.
And
I want to know if they know
whatever
where
else you wanna
the rest of the prisoners are, or the guards are.
Oh, we can definitely question him, but I think we should probably tie him up ASAP.
That's fine. Okay.
Yep, let's tie him up first.
Let's see. Do we have rope? I assume we have rope.
Guys, I think I hear something down in the other corner. Somebody hiding down there?
Yeah, you guys do hear. So in the corner, you see.
Said she was wrestling, so.
Probably
Yeah.
a dragon turtle baby. I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah,
We left him with.
in the
That was
corner.
not our best move.
Yeah.
In the corner, there's like
We
a
left
window.
him with Horkle.
Yeah. He's I can't believe y'all did that. At any rate, you guys see some sort of object in the corner that seems to be draped with like a thick burlap sack. It is in front of a window that basically is like a little arrow slit looking out over the canal from this room. And there's something moving inside of it.
So fun fact, apparently I've never picked up more rope after using mine.
Oh, wait, I have rope. Hold
Everyone's
on.
like, we have rope?
So that's fun.
Yeah, I mean, one person's 50 foot, if y'all want to tie them all together, would definitely suffice. You know what I mean?
Concussions
Yeah,
are
but-
nature's rope, so...
I'm a little concerned that I have not picked up any more in all of our time that has traveled.
I have 50 feet of rope here.
Yeah, I'll say you guys, y'all can rummage up enough rope to securely tie. Y'all doing just how y'all tying?
All together, I imagine.
Sure, but what?
Together with the chairs back?
What?
Yeah,
length?
that's
Oh, y'all
that sounds
tying
good.
them to the chairs.
Uh-huh.
I like this scene. Okay. So you
it
guys
feels nicer than.
Yeah, you guys pull some chairs. Some of them get pulled through like the pools of blood on the floor that y'all were trying to avoid. It's a nice scene.
That's fine.
But you guys pull 3 chairs up and sit them down and tie them each. How y'all just tie arms, legs? What do y'all tie?
Chest, arms, legs, and just kind of wrap around the chair.
Okay. So y'all completely secure them. No free legs, no free limbs of any kind.
The chairs are all like
Correct.
facing out, so they're doing a little triangle there.
Yeah, like the triangle. Like you can put them in a little pyramid on the screen.
Oh, so y'all face them
away from each other.
Away from each other with their backs. Okay.
Correct.
Okay, we'll put them right there, face away from each other.
Yeah, exactly.
We won't be able to fit them through the door to throw them into the water.
It'll be fine.
It's all right. We only going to do that to 2 of them.
So, Kiri, you see some sort of object covered in, it's like a large burlap sack.
I lift the burlap sack off.
Okay, you see like an iron bar cage. Within it, a tiny little kitty cat creature.
Is it tinier than me?
It's roughly your size. Maybe smaller than you. Oh, let me look at your character sheet. Yeah, it's smaller. It's not as tall as you.
It's smaller than me?
Wow. Yeah, pretty tiny.
Carrie, remind us how tall you are.
I'm 2.5 feet tall.
Okay.
Yeah, it's close, but it's a tiny little cat creature. Just kind of back in the cage. The cage has
I gotta get you out of here. Hi, I'm Carrie Moonshadow. It's nice to meet you. I'm from the Emerald Enclave. I'm sorry that they locked you in this cage. I want to get you out as quick as possible.
Yeah, little spirit, a psychopathic antlered creature is standing in front of you.
I am not psychopathic.
And this may have been your greatest threat thus far.
What?
Yes.
As I look at them, I'm going to just kind of back up into the back of my cage in fear.
A little hiss, maybe?
Oh, jeez.
Look, it's a little kitty.
Yeah,
Kiri's making friends. Can you make sure it's not a lich, please?
Yeah, Kiri, you get fanged.
Another lich sounds like a great idea.
Don't
hiss at me.
In addition to this antlered creature who's like covered in branches and mud caked on her face, but seems very nice and welcoming and super excited to see you. There's also a very large snow leopard that approaches on her left and walks up to a humongous snow leopard that towers over you in the cage too. Again, doesn't seem threatening in feline language, but definitely pretty curious.
You don't have to hiss at me. I don't mean you any harm. Honest. I'm going to open this cage and get you out. I fiddle with it.
Carrie, what did you find?
It's a little kitty, and it hissed at me, and it's like a cat, but she looks like a cat. I don't know. Ananias, come pick the lock.
Little Bunny Fufu, just a reminder, whenever that cage was open, pain followed.
Why are you going to open this cage?
You can talk.
What are you going to do to me?
Set you free?
Roll deception.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. We're here to destroy the cultists. And if they had you captured, that means you should be free.
Okay.
Little Bunny Fufu, roll a...
See, look, I'm part of the Emerald Enclave, and I hold up my little badge and show you my Emerald Enclave
Never
badge.
mind. I was just about to get her to roll perception, see if she saw that. So she shows you a badge, Little Bunny Fufu. You are familiar with this badge, and those elves that you had past interactions with, they too wore this exact badge that she shows you.
Ananias, pick the lock.
Are we busting this thing out? How do we know? I don't know. It's in a cage. We're probably fine here. Sorry,
Yeah, so-
my usual cynicism can't get in the way this time.
So there is like a padlock.
I mean, they took all my stuff, so of course I'm not dangerous.
Where's your stuff? We'll find your stuff.
You see her flex
Yeah,
her
what's the
claws
dangerous
as
you'd
she
say?
says that.
What kind of stuff do you have?
And she's got some nice sharp teeth on her too. Anonymous, there is a padlock that, like a crude padlock that seems to be securing this cage closed.
Yeah. Let's see. What check would that be? There's
So
not
to what?
to pick the lock.
If you have a,
Do you have thieves' tools?
Yeah, if it's thieves'
Yeah.
tools, sleight of
Okay,
hand.
so it'd be sleight of hand.
Yeah, I thought so. I just,
Well, and you could
really-
use your sleight of hand. Essentially, you would do a tool check with your thieves' tools if you're proficient. But yeah, sleight of hand would be effectively the same.
There we go.
Yeah, you get it. You're like, hold on. You roll them out. Click. And you pop that lock open, and there's a lifting hinge that you slide to the side, and you're able to pull the cage door open. Little
There
spirit.
you go.
This is Anadius. He just set you free. And I'm curious. And this is my kitty Lumiki. What's your name? What's your name?
Little spirit. At the sound of the cage, that lock or the cage lock lifting and sliding open, the fear shoots through your spine. I mean, that noise has been associated with trauma in your mind. Whenever that cage was open, you knew pain was next. And so you are overcome with a feeling of just pure fear. Your hackles raise completely high.
I've moved to the back of my cage and I'm just puffed up in
Yeah.
fear.
Okay.
Oh no! Don't be scared.
I'm going to jump back over to Shalon and Stug. You guys have finished securing these prisoners here. So you see Kiri and Anadius and Lamiki fussing over some sort of cage covered in a burlap sack. Seem to have like a pet cat or something. You guys, where y'all?
Kiri is suddenly very angry.
Stug would be securing, like making sure all the
Yeah,
ropes
they're
tight
good and
and
tight. They're real
also
good.
like under his mouth, like another pet.
Shalon?
I'm just gonna kind of stand back and she's gonna kind of stand back and just watch, mostly checking behind
Okay.
Stug, but I know he's got this, so.
Yeah, you see Stug like as he's securing one of the hands on the robed fella, like you see him like break one of the fingers, you think, on one of the hands. He lets out a loud like wail.
And I elbow him. Don't hurt them yet.
You don't know if it was accidental or not.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean those gauntlets it's pretty unwieldy to do the nice little rope work while you're wearing the full plate. Yeah, you can't really get in there like you need to, so.
Would you like some help?
That'd probably be helpful. Yeah, that'd be nice. How about you do that? Yeah.
I help. And just keep a side eye on what's going on with Kiri.
So the priest looks up to
don't
you
get
too.
involved.
The priest looks up. The other two on the side are like, I don't want to die. Please let us go. We don't do anything. And the priest looks up and he's like, who are y'all? What do you want?
We're looking for our guards that were taken.
Gods? What gods? Gods from who? Who are you?
So you don't know anything about some guards, huh?
Roll an insight check, so.
Sure thing.
Winky. I was paid.
Oh,
Winky,
Do it too.
you can roll. You can roll with advantage. She gave you the nod.
That's her nod.
Winky. Winky. Okay.
Okay, it has to be that now from now on.
Holy shnikes.
Everyone else nods.
Yeah, Stug, you
Go on, Winky Winkies.
Swan Winky
Yes,
Winkies.
it's a rule, house rule.
Winky. Stug, you get the idea that I mean, any intelligent person would play dumb to gain information to know what position they're trying to haggle or bargain from in an interrogation point of view. So,
can I give him just a backhand to the back of his head?
a gauntleted backhand would probably do the trick.
Like
Not too hard.
Not to the face, but to just like right behind the ears. It'll hurt.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and give me let's say a D6 though.
Oh.
God, I didn't mean to.
Yeah, I mean it's a gauntleted backhand. What were you doing? If you were gonna go shh, like Joker style. What's your strength modifier?
Oh God.
Oh, great, googly moogly.
It's 5.
Yeah. You thought you were gonna be a little bit gentler with the hit, but for some reason, it's almost like your arm swung of its own accord once the intent was given. And you bash him hard, and his ear is bleeding after you smack him in the side of the head.
Interrogate him in the other ear. He only needs one.
And he lets out a loud. And the other, one of the cultists on your left just starts crying. He's like,
I'm gonna pull out some part of these robes and gag the other two because I don't want to hear them.
Okay. All right. Well, you
let me play
you instead here.
And then you can be the nice one to those, but you just start shutting them up.
You can't gag their tear ducts. They are crying.
Okay, yeah, but I can gag the some of the sound.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's muffled. It's kind of like a low. Yeah, you get the vibe. They've seen torture and they know what's coming.
Stug would get Nick clear to him and start whispering in his good ear.
Yeah. Okay. That would be his left ear. So you probably want to move over here.
Let me move over here.
Yeah, because you slapped him in his right ear.
Stug would be. I'm not sure if you know this. What we like to do is, take you to a high point, ask you a question. If you don't answer, we just drop you. You live, you die. We do it again.
Shalon, give me a perception check real quick. Okay. It's very faint, but as you see Stug leaning into the ear, you see almost like black tendrils of smoke seem to pour out of his mouthpiece, bask against this guy's face, and just dissipate into nothing. They kind of tremble and trickle down the side of his face. One of them seems to curl and loop around his ear and then just dissipate into nothing. You can vaguely see them just coming off of Stug's helmet there.
Great, more cursed crap.
Let's jump back over to you guys with So Kiri and Audius.
You don't need to be scared. You don't have to hide in there. You can come out honest. What did they do to you?
What haven't they done to me? How can I trust you?
I walk
need to
up here
see a little more
and
truth.
I go kick the crushing wave priest in the shin. How dare you hurt an innocent little kitty? Kick him.
She actually walks between Stug's legs as he's leaning down, and you just start kicking his shin.
Yep,
Here, you see Stug whispering something into the guy's ear, and he starts letting out he actually jerks his head and smashes against Stug's helmet. Stug, roll me a D6 for me.
A D6? Why? Because I kicked him in the shin?
Yeah, you're kicked it in hurt.
It's a 6.
Okay, let's add. What was that strength modifier?
It's 5.
What?
Okay,
I kicked him, not Stug.
Yeah, that kicked it in hurt. Your kick caused his head to jerk and slam into what is essentially an immovable object. That is the helmet of Stug, who was really close to his ear.
He shouldn't get a strength modifier on that thing.
Well,
he wasn't swinging back.
It was his strength that kept him in place, if you will. And that added to the rigidity of the object. And so,
Pookha, I want to confirm that this black smoke reminds me of what we saw before, right?
Yeah, upon the separating of the yeah.
So that's 11 damage then?
Yes, that would be 11.
So now there's a gash on his
head. He's got a kind of a. It's not a cut, but he just nailed kind of the top of his head as he jerked from the kick to his shin, which hurt, Kiri. It hurt. It just didn't. I mean, come on.
I know. I'm 2.5 feet tall. I know. I get
you're
it.
45 pounds. It's okay. I don't know what your weight is, but it ain't. You're fine. Anywho, anything else, Carrie? You gave him a...
Yeah, and I'm yelling at him. How dare you hurt a poor innocent little creature and lock it away? It is terrified. It won't even come out of the cage even when we open it. What's wrong with you?
He kind of looks. He's like, that's no innocent creature. That thing is deadly.
So is the thing next to you.
You see him slowly like turn up and look at Stug.
I was talking about me, but whatever. He's deadly too.
Where did you find it?
It was in a cage.
No. I was asking him. Sorry.
Oh.
It was given to us.
By who?
Some of the fools, those believers in dirt.
The Earth cultists?
Earth cultists. Have you no imagination?
Well, they're all dead. We killed them.
What?
We took out their keep. Rennie's there watching over it.
You just see like a just glazed confusion wash over him. Just his brows furrow. Probably concussion.
Why did they give you a cat?
She was just part of a prisoner exchange.
Were there other prisoners with her? Were there any elves with her?
You see him. Blood as he like spits blood out of his mouth.
Did they give you some elves too? I'm trying to find some elves. Were there elves with you?
Elves. Yes, some elves.
Where are they now?
I don't remember. I
I kick him in the shin.
What?
Give me a D4, Kiri.
Oh.
Give me a D4.
Why would you trade for this cat and the elves?
Okay. It wasn't trade. We were hired to give them transport across the river. It was part of just a negotiating price. We've worked with them before, although they're idiots. They had attacked some caravan.
So they gave you 2 elves and a cat?
There were multiple prisoners we got from them.
Where are the rest of them?
Being used in various ways.
Where?
I don't know. I think most of them have been moved below now.
How far below?
I don't know. I've never been beyond the passage, but beneath the keep.
Why did you keep the cat up here?
Oh, it was just a plaything. We throw bones and, it's quite entertaining.
Animals are not playthings. And then I nudge Doug and let him break a finger or something.
He's like, oh, what?
Oh, you what?
What do you
Yeah,
do,
I
Stug?
do.
Animals are playthings.
Animals are playthings. Nudge Doug.
Wink, wink.
Stug will grab the guy's hand and just crush.
Yeah, which ones?
Oh, no.
Oh, the
retired.
whole. Okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, give me a D10, Stug.
Oh, God.
Of
Sure,
course you
we'll-
are, Nautilus.
Yeah,
9
we'll,
plus
we'll
5.
just.
Is he
Oh, you
dead
guys
now?
are busy.
No, but
14.
Stug grabs his hand, his gauntleted hand, and you see him just start to squeeze. And you can't see any emotion on Stug. There's no face there, but you do see the emotion on that guy's face as he's, no, ah! As Stug just crushes this hand, and you see the fingers like contort and crush out in directions they should not ever be. And when Stug pulls his hand back, it's just a bloody pulp with the fingers connected with some remnants of sinew. The entire hand bone and structure itself is completely... It's no more than an inch wide coming off at its center from his wrist. And then expanding out to the remnants of his fingers. His thumb has just been crushed into what was his entire hand.
That might have been a little much, but okay.
And yeah, there's a decent coursing of blood now down the corner of the chair. Good job, Stug.
Okay.
He's just whimpering and just shock and pain. You see him like he was shaking and yeah, you're still in the back of the cage.
Can I take this? Can I, since I've seen the cage like emptied in the front, can I just scurry for the door?
Yeah.
Try to escape.
Yeah, you can. You probably zip by that dumb oaf of a human there.
He's not a human.
He's already told you that he's not looking for valuables in the room.
He's a pointy eared.
Yeah, he's not paying attention.
He's a half elf.
He's looking for anything good.
He's not a real pointy eared.
Real pointy.
Yeah, you're
Did
trying
you
to
hear
just.
me, Pookha?
Yeah, I heard you. Are you trying to just dash by, little spear?
Yeah, I was just gonna try to like dash and get out.
Okay, give me an acrobatics check. Give me an acrobatics check. So that's under skills. You'll see acrobatics, and on the right hand side there's a total column. So there's a little icon there that has a little dice there with the plus and whatever your number is. I think yours is an 8. If you pick up the +8, it'll create a dice out of that, and you can throw it in the chat area, and that'll be your roll. There you go. Awesome. So you springboard off the back of the cage, fly out. You do like a midair tumble, and then catch like right off his ankles that are standing right outside, and do another springboard. You grab 2 or 3 pieces of fabric along the way, propelling yourself, and you just shoot across the room like a bolt of lightning. Give me a perception check, also on that skills tab. You do notice in so on this map will be the bottom, so you're going to springboard like here. When you're about here, you're kind of high. You're up on you use the curtains to kind of like pull yourself up. And so you got a good little vantage of this room here. You do notice in the bottom right hand corner of the room, there's a pile of just stuff, but you distinctly see your pack. It stands out pretty well in the corner over there. That contains, your stuff. But you made it to the upper. Sorry, go ahead.
Can I dash towards it or not yet?
You can. No, you can get there. Yeah, so again, just skirting the perimeter of the room, and you kind of like a disturbing owl who was perched on top of these curtains here, who just kind of like flutter. Yeah, but you're able to make it all the way around the corner of this room, like just in a bolt of scurrying, and land on top of your pack.
Yeah,
and you pull it open and start rummaging through. So everyone else, Anadis, you had pulled off to start kind of like tossing the room.
Yeah, did I find anything good?
Yeah, you were on your way, but just as you turn your back on this feline creature in the cage, like she busted out of there, jumped off your shins and like springboarded out, and essentially scurried across like some hanging draperies through the room, and almost wall walked around using claws as momentum and bouncing off, and has made her way completely around the perimeter of the room.
As long as the chipmunk isn't stealing gems, I don't care. Is there anything good here?
No, she landed on like a bag, and she seems to be
It's a cat.
familiar.
It's a wombat. I don't know.
Yeah, familiar with the contents, so she's like going through and assessing the items. You do see some stores of stuff on the other side of the table. You'd have to like skirt past the people being interrogated, be like, pardon me, it'll be okay. As you
Keep up the good fight, guys.
Yeah.
I believe.
As you get over here, and you do find some items. Give me an investigation check.
Heck yeah, 1 second.
Right. While he's doing that, I'll jump back to you guys who are now all with the people being interrogated.
I'm assuming we saw the cat like fly around the room though.
Yeah, you saw there was the ripping of fabric, the scurrying of stuff, and also little sphere. If you click on your inventory tab, you'll see everything that you have. Okay. And so yeah, you're able to find like your boots and cloak and your clothes, which had all been taken from you, and all your other items, and everything seems to be in order, although rummaged through. But you're able to find all your items and start re-equipping them.
After seeing her seeing it fly around the room, Shalana's gonna make her way back to the door and close it.
Okay.
And kind of stand in the way.
Okay. And you distinctly notice this little spear because you're intimately aware at all times of obvious exits. And what was an exit, although you risked going to get your stuff, has just been shut to you by this human. You immediately identify what you believe would be the easiest and fastest places to cut to effectively kill her instantly. And you categorize and put that in the back of your head.
Out of curiosity, there are arrow slits here, and I know that I've jumped through an arrow slit.
Yeah.
Is she going to start jumping around out there?
She didn't notice those on her. I don't know. What do you mean? I'm just telling her door got closed. Are you saying that out loud? We should secure the arrow slit.
Hey, right there!
Yeah.
If you're trying to escape, you miss the one right next to your cage.
Okay, so what? Y'all are back at the interrogation. Anything else y'all are, he's just kind of whimpering. The other two are freaking the crap out.
Well.
Is one of them calmer than the other?
Yeah, the guy in front of Kiri seems to be probably the calmest. He's not really crying, per se. You get like an air, maybe he's just accepted his fate.
Can Stug find something to put in his mouth so he can't talk again? The treat.
Oh yeah, you can rip off like a piece of bedding.
Well, I was going to suggest maybe ungagging the one that's semi-calm and shove that in the priest's mouth.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Take it out of the one cultist mouth and put it into the...
Ew, not sanitary. God.
Whatever. What do you care?
I have standards when I torture people.
You're not actually helping.
You're rummaging through stuff right now.
Not helping. How dare you? I'm the one that opened the cage and I'm making sure our party stays well funded so we can keep buying tanks.
And Audius says this as he's like putting things in his pocket. He's like, I'm just making sure we're well funded. Like he pulls a dagger out. He's like, that's nice, and like puts it in his backpack. You see him like, we're just making sure we're well funded. Like he's holding like a gem up to the light. He's like.
Sean's going to take one step back towards the group that we were interrogating.
Okay. Stug, are you walking over there?
Yeah, Stug will walk over here.
Okay.
Because Stug would notice something running across the walls like, that doesn't seem right.
Okay. So, Kiri, were you asking? I mean, you're the only person standing next to...
Oh, we can ask from across the room.
Sure. Well, his back's to you.
I don't know what to ask now at this point.
I would say ask this one if he has any other information he'd like to share.
Ask one of the cultists.
Well, y'all can walk over there. You're out of turns. Like no.
Do you have any information to share?
Since Stug is now up at the door, Shalana will come back.
Okay.
So, what else do you know about these prisoners? We're trying to find 2 other guards. Where do you take your prisoners after here?
Is no one else worried about that creature in the corner?
They had the creature caged up. If the creature wants to go free, let it go free.
I distinctly remember something being in a bottle and being told not to let it out of the bottle because it would try to kill everyone. And you just let something out of a cage, it's probably going to try to kill everyone.
Little Spear, there is a large armored man that is now in front of the exit. Upon your initial calculations, you think he'd be very difficult to kind of go toe-to-toe with. Your initial assessment says keep it ranged, keep distance. If you have to get close, focus on disabling movement. and then getting away. But at
This is
no
not the same
circumstance.
thing as the thing in the jar, Stug. The thing in the jar is an elemental, and it wasn't even the same. This is a living, breathing animal.
Even more dangerous. Got it.
Is it just an animal?
But you're looking for some chinks in his
I'm
armor.
an animal.
You're looking
You're
for some
an animal.
chinks in his
We're all
armor.
animals.
All right, fair.
Littlefoot, you're looking for, or Little Spear, you're looking for some chinks in his armor, and you're not finding any. So that's why your initial assessment is stay at range, or maybe get him tangled, or stay high. He doesn't look like a great climber.
It's pretty
All right,
uncommon.
I've equipped everything I need to, and I just went back to the top of the curtains and just sat in the corner observing.
So is the creature now wearing like armor and like it's got a blade? Or?
Yeah. This small feline creature.
Can we get an actual description of
Yes,
her? Or
I would
Ed,
like to
please?
Do you want to do that?
Or the picture.
Do you want to do that, Little Blank Fufu?
Yeah. I'm a 2 foot tall tabaxi. I have my oversized clothes, carrying a little pack that looks obviously handmade with some various weapons that might look like they have been stolen from elven creatures.
Or given. What do you mean stolen?
Or given. My tail is tucked up in my jacket, so you can't really see it though.
Yeah, some additional features is you guys notice her pretty well initially, but she has since put her gear on. You can't make out much. That said, it seems that when you look at her, like just your vision and your ability to focus on her is quite difficult. She seems to blend into her surroundings whenever she stands motionless. And every time you try to spot her, you're kind of like, wait, what? Where is she? Like it's almost like a trick of an eye. Even though she's in plain sight, it's very obvious. But you really have to rack your head and look and pay attention. And she is also at this point, as she scurries, not even making a noise. You cannot even hear her as she tiptoes and zips across the various pieces of fabric. All you hear is the remnants of her journey, but the noise herself is very faint. You do get just the fairest glimpses of the gleaming of blade, and there's obviously some armor there now too. When y'all do get a good view of her, you see a bow slung across her back, but you get the vibe that other blades hang beneath, as well as obviously some claws.
Jesus.
That are being utilized. Maybe no insight check needed. You get the idea. It's a little ball of a Cuddy Payne.
She's a mini tabaxi? She's like a house cat tabaxi.
She is, yes, she is a tabaxi, but no, not like any tabaxi you've seen. They generally stand much taller, much larger. She is a very, very tiny, again, in similar posture to yourself, Kiri.
She's not that tiny.
Pretty tiny.
Yeah.
She's smaller than you.
Yeah,
Sorry,
honestly,
Kiri. As your DM, I give instructions from the standpoint of 5'10" people.
Give the glimpse twice.
Yeah, sorry, I'm speaking to us as people in reality with
Yeah,
my
I
adjective.
know.
I'm just playing. So that cultist, you guys have ungagged him and moved his gag to the priest, I believe you said.
Sure. Yep.
Very unsanitary.
I don't care.
Yeah, that cultist is. He's like, I don't know anything. I don't know anything. I wasn't there when the prisoners were taken. I wasn't there. I think we had some. I
Ask them
remember
where they are now.
I remember something about.
You can ask. You're in the room.
That's why I just yelled.
Yeah,
But I'm waving.
he looked. Yeah, he's. I remember something about.
You're like 5 feet away. Or whatever.
I remember
15.
something about a caravan and you know the worshippers of Earth. They didn't attack. Some sort of attack on a caravan. They had hired some of us to help move them across the river. I don't know. I don't know how they do about it. I don't know.
I need to know where they are now. Where are they? I have to find.
I don't know. I don't know.
Israel.
I don't know.
I have to find her, and I have to find the
I know
seeds.
there's some sort of chamber below. Below here. I've never been. I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy.
Sounds like we're going deeper, guys.
Uh-huh.
So what's the plan with these three?
I have a family. I have a family.
I'm gonna find another piece of cloth and shove it.
Can I kill one?
Yeah, absolutely.
Did you physically ask for out loud, or you just gonna do it?
Yeah. So there's the one. Yeah, little spirit. There's the one they're looking at. Then there's another one that's kind of facing you. Again, you're kind of up. You're kind of up here on the tapestries. Closer than you'd like to be to the armored one, but he's still over the door. That said, you have a clear shot at any of them, so you could pull your bow out or go in closer, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I'm up on the top, and I just go, and I'm like, can I kill one of them?
Oh, you asked? Oh, I thought you
I thought you were asking. I'm sorry. I thought you were
asking the group.
Well, we did tell them if they surrendered that we'd spare their lives.
Yes, I did roll deception and convince them of that.
Yeah, you told them that. They have been torturing me.
We said that. We didn't kill the one if she does it.
That's a fair point. This gets us off the hook ethically and morally and legally if anyone comes calling.
Legally.
I mean, I kicked him in the shin a few times.
You're an accessory to murder. Congrats.
I mean, aren't we kind of... We should probably let some... I don't know.
Yeah, we'll do eeny, meeny, miny, moe in the last two, okay?
You can do what you want, just... We don't want to.
Which
I don't
one?
want to.
Yeah, pick one.
All right, I'm gonna pick the one that's in my sight of you, like right in front of me, and I'm gonna pull out my bow.
Did you distinctly remember? You distinctly remember that one, like shoving his staff into the cage, like tormenting you and beating you.
Yeah, that one's the one that inflicted the most pain.
They were always impressed with how high your hackles would get.
They tortured you.
And how bushy
often?
your tail would be. So here's how you attack, and here's the easiest way. So pull up your character sheet and go to actions.
Yep.
Okay. So this is gonna be with your. Hold on. Let me remove something here. You've got a duplicate. So. Attacking as your particular character, there's a couple steps, right? Okay, so we're going to go over those real quick. So first, let's see if you hit. So this character is bound and tied up. You have advantage. In addition, there's a combatant next to them, so that gives you advantage as a rogue. So you're going to hit on below the chat. You see that ADV button?
Yeah, I got it.
Get used to that because you're going to be hitting that often. Every time you click it, it unchecks. So you got to click it again for the next roll. So you're going to hit that. Now go over to your short bow on that actions tab and pick up that +8. See where it says +8? That dice?
Yep.
And just drop it on Cultist 2 on the map. And that'll roll. Okay. So you see it resolved that you hit, right? So now, let's do damage. Here's the deal. You see where you have rogue abilities? And you have one called Sneak Attack. So there's a magnifying glass to the right of that. Open that bad boy up. You get to apply Sneak Attack damage once per turn. Whenever there's, and we'll go over a whole bunch of conditions. You have buckets of conditions on when you can do it. But whenever you have advantage, you get to apply Sneak Attack. Whenever there's an ally adjacent to them, you get to apply Sneak Attack. And whenever it's one-on-one, like you're fighting somebody by themselves, you get to apply Sneak Attack. Point is, you'll always probably get to apply Sneak Attack. So for this one, you have 3 different ones based off damage types. You happen to be using a piercing weapon. So you're going to click the effect off to the left. That'll apply that to your next roll. So there's a little white button. There you go. So you applied the Sneak Attack damage to your next roll for piercing. So now, go up to short bow where it says that D6 +5. pick that up, it'll produce a dice and drop it on the cultist. And it'll roll a whole butt ton of dice. There you go. So now it's my turn. This little kitty cat pulls out a bow. You guys can barely make it out, but you hear the straining of string and the creaking of wood. That sounds like it hasn't creaked in a good long while, and it feels good. And with a short, faint thunk, you guys don't even see the arrow fly, but you do see the arrow as it protrudes and sticks out of the back of the skull of the cultist that was tied up at the table, right through his eye socket as his head slumps over, and a little dribble of blood starts to come out of his eye socket.
Oh. Okay.
And again, you see Little Spear up there, but she's just hard to get a focus on, you know what I mean? It's almost as if the arrow just flew right out of the curtains. Good shot, Little Spear.
And now she's a murderer.
They were torturing her.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm around people who say, don't murder. But that's fine.
Do we ever let you
That's
not
fine.
murder?
I feel like I'm judged for it.
Have we ever kept you from murdering?
Are we capable of keeping them from murdering?
No, I don't think we are. And
No, yeah.
we all have something to talk about later.
So, what do you...
Stug, the most disappointment you take from this is that you don't get to draw. You don't get to draw this one on your armor. That's the biggest disappointment. Is that said, you do see. You saw one new. Yeah, it appeared. By the way, Little Phil, I haven't completely described
the entire group.
We have not described any of us.
Yeah, but I'll describe Stug to you real quick because that'll be fun. Stug is that large armored creature that you don't think you could find a chink. Generally, and you've taken down people in full plate before, you know to look for areas of the armpits, maybe the back of the knees, anywhere where something bends. You can often find some nice, soft chainmail that one of your blades can slide right through butter. That said, in looking on this guy, you do see the chain, but you just get a vibe. It's not probably intelligent to go for one of those spots.
Can I see his face?
You cannot. So he's got a visor on, and when you look in, you can't even see light on the inside of that. Not that it's illuminated on the inside, but it's almost like you're looking into a void of darkness. And you get a faint vibe that like light surrounding it almost dissipates as you get close to that visor. Same for like the mouth slits for breathing. That said, he on his armor is it in white, Stug?
It is.
Yeah. So you see in lettering the words guts written written across the front of his chest. And there's also like white little symbols that you can make out. They seem to be depictions of different types of creatures. A lot of them look like little people like you would see on the back of someone's passenger vehicle, where they got like the parents and the kids. It's very similar to that. But they're all just painted across. Maybe he's got a lot of kids. But there's also some other creatures. There's like some tentacle monsters. You get the vibe this is probably not his extended family that he's drawn on his armor.
Did he get to put the dragon turtle on it? I can't remember.
Do I get to put the dragon turtle on?
Yeah, it's there. I mean, it's pretty big compared to the rest, but it's a pretty big turtle. Probably about the size of I'm gonna say like a little bit smaller than a fist. But it's a big old turtle. Just to describe that particular character for you.
Actually, we should probably describe all our characters.
Sure, if y'all want to do that right now. We'll do Kiri next.
I think Kiri went AFK.
No, she's
I'm
back. Will you describe your character to Little Bunny Fufu?
I'm about 2.5 feet tall, green hair. It's kind of wild. There's leaves and flower petals in it, and you never know what you're going to find in my hair. I have horns coming
Berries.
out of my head. Yeah, berries. There's definitely berries in there.
It's more like antlers.
I have like
Sorry.
little, antlers kind of coming out. Yeah.
Think jackalope.
Not a jackalope.
Well, you say that, but most everybody else does not believe that.
I know. I don't know. I got like some like tattoo-y type things on my face and stuff and body. I don't know. I'm just like a short little. I was a halfling, but now I'm not. I don't know what I am.
She stands about, just about at her chin height is her large snow leopard.
Yeah, I
that
ride on
stands
the
right
Mickey's
beside
back
her.
usually.
That
I walk around.
Yeah, you see her. I mean, she just kind of crawls all over Lamiki whenever, whenever she's just like, hold on, she'll get to the other side. She'll just jump over Lamiki, and like lay on the other side. Yeah, you get the vibe this cat puts up a lot of crap from Kiri.
She does.
But yeah, Kiri has a bow slung around her back that you see little flower petals just kind of falling off of nonstop. And
whenever
even here,
I walk, flower petals show up under my feet.
Yeah, even here on the ground, you see little bits of plants like pull through the earth wherever she leaves her footfalls. Pretty strange. Shalon, you want to go next?
No, hold on. I'm answering a text message, sorry.
Okay, Anadius. As you see him still bunched down, like rummaging through the packs, as he's like, seems to be a little disappointed, but he's found some coins and whatnot. You see him just kind of collecting stuff.
How many?
1 second, I'll throw it. You want it in your inventory or party sheet?
Who else is digging?
Okay.
That's fair.
No, it's not. Don't.
Yes, it is.
No.
Thank you for understanding. That is completely fair.
We are trying to get the information we need so we can continue on our mission.
Information is a type of currency. Coins are another type of currency.
Yeah. Describe your character.
Okay. Imagine the most handsome man you've ever seen in your entire life. Put slightly pointy ears on him. That's who you're seeing.
So Fabio with elf ears.
Basically.
Oh my gosh.
Basically, that's it.
Not quite as well put together. A little bit thinner.
No. Look, charisma, it's so close to 20. Trust me, it works. Everything's fine here. Let's see. So I guess I should describe like behavioral characteristics because that'll come out as we play.
No, this is just appearance.
Really,
yeah,
what you need to
clothing,
focus
maybe
on
the
is,
colors of clothing.
Yeah, I was about to say like the clothing itself is nice finery clothing. There's a hat with a very large feather in it, and it's a fancy feather. And you're a little bit jealous, but you won't touch it because you understand that it's very high quality, and I'd be very upset. You should also know that because this does I think spell the appearance out a little bit better, even though it's technically something she wouldn't know. There have been instances where I've taken a turn to clean off my boots before continuing combat, so I'm very appearance conscious. Let's see, what else do we have here? I have a shield, a rapier, a pan flute around my neck, a bow over my back that I may never use again. Let's see. These are the key things that I think you'd need to know. Is there anything else here of particular import? Nothing. I'm just a guy you'd want to have a beer with. That's all there is to it. There we go. How do you describe a high charisma character? There you go.
Oh yeah, Kiri is wearing a full leather armor. It's like green and brown, and she has stuff tied everywhere. She has a staff as well as her bow.
True. I think Anadis is wearing fine clothes with chain underneath.
Yeah, he has elven chain underneath that you can just see coming out around the sleeves and below the waist. Shalon.
Okay, so you see a average medium-sized female woman with long red hair that's plaited to keep it kind of back.
With blood.
She's she has spectacles like sitting up on her head that you probably will never actually see her wear unless she needs them. So kind of bookish. There is currently a longsword tied on her back that looks kind of out of place. She has a rapier at her side, and just like a blue.
You have the Dragonbone
robe.
longsword?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah.
I physically have that currently.
Yeah, this sword you see is actually. Do you have it wrapped in anything, or is it just bare?
I think I tried to. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah,
I think
you
just
see,
wrapped
handed
and
it to
slung
her.
it looks like a sword made out of bone. From what you can see, slung across her back. Definitely out of place on her, like she said.
So I have a rapier at my side and a bunch of like little
Throughout this
pouches
whole
in.
encounter, she probably read a book 2 times. Anytime she could stop, she's like, "Let me crack open, just pick
Very
back up."
bookish. Scrolls kind of pouring out of my sack. Actually, it's a satchel, not a sack. And that's pretty much it. Very fine blue robes over leather armor that you can't see.
All right. Was there any more torture y'all want to administer, or anything else
Are
we're
we-
doing here? Anadis, I told you found. I've modified your gold just with what you found. So if you want to take a look at it,
Was he actually going into the pockets of the people we have tied up to and the dead ones?
I'm assuming he was just in that
Okay.
area. And I put some items in the party sheet as well. Just nothing special, just some weapons and whatnot. It seems to be just some collected loot. And you didn't find a whole bunch of gold, but a decent amount of gold,
Yeah, a
some
little bit.
silver, and a handful of plat. And 5,000 electrum.
No, I don't want to do math.
Let's play it.
Stug, after noticing the creature, because I don't know what its back is. Stug may have seen one, but he thought they were bigger. So you want to kill them?
Group meeting. Group meeting. Group meeting.
What?
Group meeting. All right, you guys stay put. All right.
They
You
are
could
tied
just
up.
talk about it out loud.
They are tied up. There's no.
All right, group meeting. Let's open the door. Group meeting.
Are we really leaving the? Oh, okay.
Where are they gonna go?
You realize we're gonna walk back in. They're both gonna be dead because she's gonna kill them, right?
Hey,
Group meeting. Someone grab the
So are you
wombat.
dashing
wombat!
through the door, Spear, or they have opened the door and are moving
They
through
opened the door. Hey, can you wait here?
Yeah, I'm just dashing straight through the door whenever I get that little bit of opportunity.
Okay. So are you trying to stand guard on it, or?
I wouldn't be standing guard,
Okay.
but at the same point, I wouldn't let her rush out. I would try to grab her.
Okay.
Oh no.
So in
Yeah.
that case, Little Spear, actually, Stug, give me a perception check. Little Spear, give me a stealth
Okay.
check.
She got blur on her
Roll those
stuff.
both into the. Never mind. I was gonna say roll in the
Oh,
tower.
well,
Yeah.
I only got a 7, so.
Give me a stealth check, Little Spear. With advantage. So roll again.
Won't matter.
Roll one more time, Little Spear. We'll take the higher of the two. Okay. Yes, you don't even notice her moving to the door.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't hear her, and you really didn't see her. Coming.
Does she disturb Syl again since she's in the corner?
She just dashes down. She doesn't move over there. She just dashes down and runs through Stug's legs.
Got it. Okay.
Again, y'all. Yeah, y'all weren't necessarily listening for her, so nobody's passive perception was high enough to hear her scurry out. So, Little Spirit, you have scurried out into this chamber.
Even Kiri can't.
No. I mean, y'all can if she was actively looking, but y'all were moving outside. So
My passive perception's only 18, not 23.
Y'all have listen with her. If she don't want to be heard, y'all ain't gonna hear her. Little Spirit, you scurry out here and cut a corner and break line of sight, which is your safety. And you notice there was an exit on your left and another exit right here.
So she would make it out with us even realizing. So we just close the door thinking she's in there.
You didn't
closed the door
realize.
thinking she's in there.
Yeah, you guys did not hear her run by. I will say you didn't hear her, but y'all would have seen like a blur, a shimmer of something moving by. You know what I mean?
All right, Audius, what's so important?
But y'all definitely saw something move by, but it's hard
Probably
to make
so.
out. It's hard to make out.
So important.
That's the problem with that. With those, she's got some fancy cloaks.
Alrighty. So the door's closed, right? Yep,
Door's
it looks
closed.
like it's closed. Okay,
I'll assume
Lumiki's
Lamiki's in there
standing
or
guard.
out. Is Lamiki in here?
Lumiki does not need to be part of the conversation.
Miki's in there
Lamiki's in there.
growling.
Okay.
Just
Yeah,
growling menacingly. That's all we need.
She's actually purring, grooming herself, but I mean, who knows?
All right. So here's what I'm thinking. It's too bad the meerkat's not here because this involves some killing.
Meerkat.
But
you
what I
can't
think we
hear
should-
them, Little Spear.
I can or cannot.
You can hear this entire conversation.
Cool.
So we got 2 people in there. We need to deliver a message. It takes 1 person to deliver a message. I think we should probably pick the one that's less likely to tuck tail and run. So here's what I'm thinking. We need to spread a tale of our exploits as Feathergales to the other people here because so far we've only told people who have immediately died thereafter.
What other people do you think are here?
What do you mean? Down here in the dungeon?
You really think there's that many people left?
I mean, if we really want to, we can always let both of them go. One will go deeper in, probably the priest, right? Right? He would look at, and then the cultist says he wants to go home. He goes up top. He talks about, the Feathergales came and killed everyone. It's a win-win.
I really hate that I'm getting ready to say this out of my mouth, but I kind of agree with Stug.
How come when he says it, it works? When I say it, it's like, oh, you dingleberry.
No, you wanted to. Never mind.
I would also say...
we already talked
You
about
wanted to let go of one.
Oh, I'm quitting. I'm rage quitting this game. Stug and I already talked about this. This is bullcrap. You guys are the worst friends. I hate this.
Wait, we're friends?
This is a right party.
Suck it. Yeah. So either way is fine. And then because they're both bleeding at the moment, we can trail them fairly easily. So do you want to release both or kill one?
The one is not hurt. I don't think at all.
Yeah, but
Do what?
I mean,
The one is not hurt at all. It's
Yeah.
not bleeding.
then
you're right.
we can fix
Once
that.
it goes back in. Mhm.
Oh god.
Are you punching someone?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna punch the cultist number 3.
You might kill him.
Oh,
Nah, you'll be fine.
I'm gonna backhand him.
Flick him.
You're gonna backhand him?
Yeah,
Flick
number
him.
3.
You might kill
Are
him.
you trying to?
No, I'm trying to be. That's gentle, but
Okay.
like gentle as in he's gonna bleed.
So you're just
Yeah.
walking in and backhand him?
Yep.
Give me the. Oh gosh, D6.
Oh gosh. Please tell me he has more than 11 health.
Told you to flick him.
You slap him and break his jaw, and
He's
he
not
falls.
dead.
He falls unconscious.
But he can't talk
that's fine.
anymore.
That's fine. You can heal him.
He can't talk anymore.
You have a balm.
I mean, you didn't intend on killing him, but you
Yeah.
reduced him to 0 hit points, so
Ah!
he's unconscious.
I close
You're
the door
pretty
behind me
confident you
and,
broke his jaw.
I heard him. So we're on that. So plans going well.
Good.
Is
Good.
it?
Yeah.
Everybody in the party, give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Everyone,
Okay.
rather.
Yeah.
Does that include me?
No, not you. Not you. And Naudius, give me. Never mind. You're good. Perception
Give me a
check.
6 perception. So
Give me.
Same thing. Perception disadvantage.
Yeah, just no. Give me a regular perception. I want
Okay.
one with disadvantage and one without
be
disadvantage.
13.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so which one first? Does it matter?
I
don't know
need
what
the
you're going.
disadvantage first.
Okay, one sec.
What if my passive perception is just higher than what I just rolled?
If
That's
he asks
fine.
for,
Yeah,
if he
that's
asks for a roll,
Yeah, got it. That was
Yeah,
a
now
20.
give me a regular. Give me a regular.
Okay. Wow.
All right. Nothing. Y'all continue.
Stug would look over to Kiri and say, "You might need to use a bomb on one of them." But
What did you do?
I did what I was asked to.
Nope.
Nobody asked you to do anything.
You said hurt him.
No, we didn't.
Oh, look at Stug, the mastermind here. What, Shalon, why don't you tell him how great he is? It's Stug, how you're like General Patton over here. But good job, buddy. Wow.
This turned out that I thought we were on the same page here.
Yeah, I think you're fine. Oh, he's unconscious.
Oh no! What happened? He was fine when I went in there.
He was totally okay 40 seconds ago. All right. What are these guys looking like right now?
Well, one's laying there unconscious. Jaw seems askew. You see some bruising beginning, just the faint,
He's faking
faint
it.
yellowing of it. The other guy just has his head slumped, and he, yeah, you're not getting much out of him. He does kind of make eye contact, and his eyes go wide when y'all come in.
Hey, buddy. Hey, pat him on the cheek a little bit. Hey, you with me?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So I have a choice for you. Are you ready? Are you in a position to make choices?
This is the priest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can make choices.
Okay. Option 1. You go tell your people the Feathergill Knights are coming. Their days are numbered. Spread the word. Option 2. I stab you in the throat.
You see him kind of think.
Thinks about it.
I mean, I could do that. Who do you want me to tell? Shatterkill?
Yes.
Good.
Oh, okay.
All right. You got that?
Why are the Feathergill attacking us?
We'll tell them that ourselves.
Okay.
You good?
Stugwood yelling, "Oh, Hydra's a chump." Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Say old Hydra's a chump. Say it.
I don't want to say that. Can I not?
No,
Why
I'm
not?
telling you, that's why we're attacking, because Alejandro's a trump.
Alejandro.
I'll say
Well,
Alejandro's.
Hydra too.
I'll say that Alejandro's a chump. I can say that.
That's close enough. We know what you mean. All
Wait,
right.
no, I didn't. No, I did not say.
No take backsies.
No.
All right. I'm gonna untie him now.
Thank you.
Yeah. Don't thank me. You got a job to do. Go.
Yeah. He grabs his staff and like walks.
Put it down.
It's my walking.
Down?
It's my walking. Okay.
Down.
He leaves it.
Oh yeah. Okay, Gandalf. Put it down.
would you deprive an old man of
I would. Put it down. I was gonna stab you in the throat. I'm not above being rid of your walking stick. Let's go.
Okay, he walks out the door. He walks to the left, out the other door, and y'all don't see him unless you follow him. He's gone.
I'm gonna send Syl behind him and connect with her.
Okay.
Now, he is bleeding, correct? So he's leaving a little bit of a trail. It's not
little trick or travel.
He should be easier to track. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he does have a crushed hand,
That's right.
so Yeah, Syl will follow as far as she can, and ultimately Syl sees him come on down here. He pauses. You see him pause and like gasp when he finds the corpse of that insectoid, and you see him like look around the room and slowly head down the stairs.
Alright, Syl comes back.
Okay. Carrie, I don't know what you want to do with this guy here. I'm going to say dealer's choice. I don't know what to do with a broken jaw.
I mean, I can heal him if you want to send him on. But he did torture that cat.
I thought it was the other
cat.
one. That was the one that she shot in the eye. Also, where's the cat?
No, she shot.
Yeah, you guys look around.
Cat was in here.
You don't see the cat.
So it would immediately go defensively. Like, where you at, cat?
Well, we could instead of killing him outright, we could always use him. I could use suggestion on him and make him. I don't know. Just keep him around with us. Use suggestion when needed, and have him just lure people into an ambush or whatever. I like that. That's a fun tactic. It's worked well for us in the past. Just throwing it out there.
Sorry.
And just have him available for that sort of purpose. Maybe a little less suspicious than us trying something.
If I remember right, going off of our past attempts with cultists, we don't usually run into many once we get past this level.
Yeah, but they'll know who the cultists are, surely.
Okay.
You see like a faint trickle of blood dripping out of his
mouth,
out of his broken jaw, where the skin is broke as well.
All right. So what are we doing? Sorry, I was.
So we let go of the priest.
Right. Syl followed him. I know where he went. Now
we're trying to find out what we want to do with the cultists. Do we want to let him go? He says he's got a family. What the cat killed the other one? I assume that was the one that actually
There's
did
little
the
blood
torture.
dribbles.
We could.
Also, the cat's missing.
I say we could basically keep him as a puppet and use.
Now, Little Spear, coming back to you.
Okay, I heal him.
Little Spear, coming back to you. You can't make out what they're saying. They've all walked back into the room. So you'll have to get closer if you want to hear what they're saying.
Sitting on the floor in a trance.
Kiri, you heal him, and you did. Yeah. So he comes back too. He's still. You see his jaw kind of click back into place a little bit. He's, what happened? What happened? What? Oh, my head. Oh, my head. Actually, he says, sorry. I don't think y'all ungagged him. I think Stug just come in and punched him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Sorry.
Take that, jerk.
That is kind of what happened.
So that's what he said, but I don't know if y'all heard that. Yeah. Stug just kind of walked in and punched him and knocked him out cold. So you see him, he's to the point of just like utter exhaustion and accepted his fate, like just looking at you guys. He's got dead eyes.
Well, I've cast my vote. You guys do what you want.
Little Spear, what are you doing? Shalon, are you in there or
Peeking
still
around
outside?
the corner.
I would assume that since I was with Syl, I was still out in the hallway.
Oh, okay. Well, if you peek around that corner there, you see. Oh, I'm sorry, Shalon.
I didn't know how long it would take Syl to go and come back before I.
No, it's pretty quick.
All right, well, then. I'm just gonna stand out here. They don't need me in there.
Yeah, you see Shalon and an owl fly through a corridor on the right hand side, and kind of land on her shoulder. And you see her start to just kind of rustle its feathers. But the others seem to have gone back in the original room. This would be a perfect time to garrot her. And, she's very easy. If you went through the throat or like the back of the legs, or you could Achilles heel her right now and she'd never be able to pursue. These thoughts all pass through your mind.
Wow.
Friendly.
I think of all that, but I'm going to just pop around the corner and then just look at her and say,
so,
how can I trust you?
Okay. Then I'll move you right there. And Shalon, you hear that. You had no idea she was right behind you. The voice just appears.
Shalon like startles and turns around, and well.
And again, as you focus on her, you see several times it looks like your vision. It's like she kind of shifts out, and you have to like.
Does it remind me of a spell I've seen, or may?
Not a spell. It seems to just be an effect.
It doesn't remind me of something like Blur or anything like that.
Not really Blur. So much as Blur is like being in multiple places at once. This just seems to be like as your eyes are on her, unless you're consciously reminding yourself to focus and look, she just kind of slips out. You know what I mean? And just kind of blends with the world around her. You can still see her, and you can definitely see her face. Just seems to be an effect of the clothing she's wearing. You definitely think some magic is at play in there. But you can, when you look her dead in the face, you can see her and communicate with her and all that. But she, it doesn't help that she has this hood pulled up.
Well, the other little one and myself are very trustworthy. The other two, you just gotta kind of ignore and work as best as you possibly can. But we mean you no harm, and we just wanted to let you free. You don't like caged animals, or
Why?
sorry, I don't know.
Why are you acting like?
Sorry for the question.
Why? Why are you acting like this? I love it. He's going. He said, "Why? Why are you acting like this?" Oh, I love it.
It's from Talladega Nights. So he's like,
oh, I can feel Net's debt like piling up. Why? Why are you acting like this? Oh, that's awesome.
I'm sorry.
So I'll jump down, kind of like stand at the corner, but look up at her.
Yeah.
To kind of just get my bearings.
You got to anytime. You've been looking up a lot in your life. You're used to it.
Yeah, I'm kind of used to it.
Yeah. So yeah, you just stand a couple feet in front of her. Hold on, let me move you.
Are they gonna kill him in there, or can I?
I'm not sure what their plan is with him. I think they were gonna let him go, but
Why would they let an abuser go?
Well, we're kind of hoping he might spread the word that we're here. And
I see. Isn't that what the other one just did?
yeah. He went where we wanted him to. Nobody's gonna stop you if you want to take care of him.
Okay. I'm gonna walk into the room. Just like on the ground. Actually walk in.
Yeah.
Make my presence known.
Okay.
door is closed. Can you reach the door?
I can cross walls. Of course I can reach the door.
You can't. You do have to reach up with both hands, though. And you're like, but you can push it open. You definitely have to lean into it. You're like, and it was an effort. All right, you didn't just open. It was an effort.
There's some negatives of being small.
Wait a minute. This doesn't even have a door anymore. The door flew off the hinges.
Yeah, it
You're
does.
right.
Thank
Door,
you.
right.
Thank
my
you.
God.
You walk back through the opening, right through the legs of Stug. Just walk right underneath him. Because I imagine him and an audience are where they actually are.
I'm just gonna come right in underneath and stand right in front of Stug, and he's just gonna look down and be like, "Whoa, wait a minute."
Yeah, Stug's not big on looking down. I don't know if he even notices.
He's not gonna notice you.
Unless you say
I
something.
don't know.
Yeah, you make no sound as you walk.
I couldn't see you while I was standing at the door, so I don't think I would notice you.
Yeah, but you're not really trying to hide, but you're still not making any noise. You know what I mean? So there's a difference between moving when you're intending to be silent. Even now, though, like you stomp your feet, you're like, "These stupid boots." Like they can't even hear you. But yeah, you see him there. The Miki's standing next to Kiri, and Kiri has she seems to be administering some sort of healing to him. One of those nice light little faint glows, and
Do I have a clear shot of the cultist?
You would.
yeah, he's also completely tied up. But yeah, you see his head.
Cool. I'm going to take out my bow and shoot him.
Okay, you do hear this though, Stug, as you hear some rustling below you, and oh, look at that! You and an audience are like, oh, little kitty creature.
So I see him too, or see? Yeah.
Yeah. Again, as you guys look at it, because she's got her hood up, she's kind of hard to. You see her, and then your eyes are like, what? Not there. You're like, what? But if you focus, you're like, there she is.
Wait, whoa, wait. What are you doing here?
Yeah, she has knocked an arrow and is pulling it back.
Here to kill, obviously.
Oh my goodness, my sweet summer child. There are much more interesting ways to get that done here.
Little bit of Fufu, you are aimed up, and
All right.
Oh, makes an attack.
Well, it's worth a shot.
Worth a shot.
Little bit of Fufu, roll your sneak attack and all that because you got it.
Okay.
Sneak attack modifier on you, and then roll your damage.
I put my advantage on for the damage, right? No.
No, not for damage. No, you don't need advantage. Advantage only applies to when you're rolling the d20, that 20-side die. Yeah. So Kiri, you just pull away, and you're like, there you go, that's better. Sorry about Stug, and he's like, and he looks at you, and he's nodding. He's like, and then an arrow flies right through the side of his head.
I just healed him.
And you see him like mid nod, where he's like, "Fuck you!" And then the arrow like protrudes right out of his eye socket. He just kind of slumps over.
You hear like a half chuckle out of stuff.
What a waste!
Yeah, you hear a faint like, whoo, as a just, you know.
That was a waste. That was going to be our our decoy / lure later. Oh well.
All right.
Well, I guess you want to kill more of them?
I mean, I'm not opposed to it.
Hey, wait! You were with you said you knew the elves. Was there one that had Telesriel? Did you know her? Was she with the group that you were with?
Libofufu, you are not familiar with that name.
No idea.
She was taken by the Earth cultist. I'm trying to find her.
Do you have any idea where you actually are right now?
I'm in a room with 2 dead bodies, at least.
Libofufu, you were hooded while you were transported.
There's 4 dead bodies.
Yep, that's about as much as I know. I'm in a room, dead bodies.
I turn and whisper to an audience. Maybe she can't count.
I think it's actually 5 guys. Because there's 2 on either side of the door.
1,
plus the
2,
that she
3,
killed, and then the one on the bed.
4, 5. Yeah, there were 5 corpses.
Oh, there are 5.
You probably can't tell because of the
Apparently,
door.
I can't even count.
It's probably the door sandwich.
6.
Oh, right, the door sandwich.
Everyone's forgotten that the table was killed at this point.
Yeah, the table was killed.
Sorry,
Right.
we're so sorry. The biggest loss.
So you're in a cultist, a cult fortress. Pretty dangerous to get out of. We're actually proceeding farther in. You clearly would like to get some revenge.
Oh, we're taking out this whole place.
We could probably use another murderer.
We are not murderers.
You just said we're taking out this whole place with what? Friendship?
Love and friendship.
By the way, Kiri's taking control over this thing. She's going to be the big boss.
I am not the big boss.
I know. Okay, the boss. Pardon me.
She's not that big.
Exactly. That's why she wants to just be the boss. But we figure we kill most of them. She takes control.
I am not taking control. I'm not living in a cave.
Okay.
I mean, I have for the last few weeks.
Kira, you do recall that snow
And
leopard.
did you want to be here? No, I don't want to be in a cave.
You can have a summer home for cultists. It can be outside.
Summer home.
Y'all are weird. I'm not taking over.
All right, fine. The point is, these guys are bad. You don't like them. We don't like them. You want to stick with us till we get rid of them? We'll see how this works. We can at least help you out once we're done.
I guess I'll try.
Look at that. Stug is the mediator. Oh, by the way, I'm Stug.
Doesn't mean I trust you.
As I hold out my oversized hand to this doll-looking thing.
I swat it away.
I mean, does my hand move? I couldn't tell.
No, yes. Swatting it, yes. Away, probably not.
It looks like she just gave you a mini high five.
High five? I'll take that.
Oh man, high fives are like, yeah, air fives I think were our way of...
yeah, that is one of our things, yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
It's a free action at any point. House rules. If you want to give someone an air five at any point, you can...
Free action.
I poked my head in. So the priest went downstairs. Are we ready?
Are we done looking up here for the guardsman? Do you know anything about the area around here? I don't know what you are, you weird thing.
Just ignore him. He's a jerk.
I don't know what it is.
I'm small.
Yeah.
I guess I'm a weird thing, but I technically am a tabaxi if you want to get a specific.
Well, how about...
Don't worry, he'll never call you that, because they just call me Jackalope, even though I'm an H.
Call you tabaxi?
I don't smoke.
I mean, that's an audience over there, so it's not to smoke.
The boys are jerks. I apologize.
That's Kiri, the murder. I'd be careful with that one. Shalon, she likes playing with fire, and I guess I'm the leader of this group.
Mickey's got the clamps.
Excuse
You
you?
just told me the other chick was the leader of this group.
Well,
no. He meant the leader of the cultists.
I mean...
Yep, see, I'm the leader, Stug.
I think only one of us is the leader of the Feathergales, but it's fine.
All right, I'll give you my name.
Yeah!
Doesn't mean I trust you, but I'll tell you. My name's Little Spear.
Little Spear?
Nice to meet you, Little Spear. I'm Kiri Moonshadow.
Stug immediately starts looking around like, I don't see a...
I'm Tiny Sword. Pleasure to meet you.
So now you say that out loud?
Yeah.
What did he say?
Spear, I don't know if you know this. I don't see you with a spear.
Well, that's my name.
These are not the spear.
That's fine.
Curious, just out of curiosity, would Shalon know the background of like how the Tabaxi name themselves since she is so bookish?
Yeah.
Oh, you just know. Okay.
It's a quite traditional name, actually. A little odd, but very nice. Very nice.
No.
The Tabaxi all name themselves like this.
It's like Jane Johnson. It's just a normal run-of-the-mill name. All right.
No, it's a little different, but...
Well, Spear, you've been here for a bit. Do you know the layout? Do you?
It's Little Spear.
She just told
no.
you she's been in the cage this whole time.
It's got to be Little Spear? Is the whole thing? I can't just go Spear?
No, it's Little Spear.
What about Little?
Stug.
Just trying. That's a long name.
Stug is one syllable.
Stug was not.
That is
Stug was
a long
not
name
cut
for
out.
Stug.
Stug was not cut out to roleplay with Tabaxi.
No. It's actually what most of them have names.
Is that your
Like,
first
this is a
name?
short Tabaxi
Or is
name.
that like,
This is quite a short Tabaxi name.
if you want me to, I mean, if that's what it's got to be, I'll call you that. I just, middle of the thing.
It is
I'm
a
gonna
name
turn,
I am giving
I'm
you
gonna
to
ask
call me.
Little Spear, and like 2 seconds go by. I get an arrow in my throat. Yeah.
I have to get AFK for a moment. My sister's here from India, apparently. Let me be right
Oh
back.
wow.
Oh, hey, hopefully she
Hi,
doesn't have
Natalie.
worms like last time. You guys want to take a
You
minute?
want to see? One second. Yeah.
Hi,
What's up,
Natalie.
man?
Where to look?
She has COVID straight from India. It's imported.
No.
Oh, great.
You've got imported COVID?
She got India COVID. Yeah.
Whoa.
We don't even have good enough COVID now,
That's
guys.
the good
You hear that?
COVID.
She's diversified her COVID portfolio.
There you go. You're
Anyway, I
a
gotta say hello
survivor.
to her. She wasn't supposed to be here for anher couple days, so back in a little bit.
Do we want to take like a few minute break?
Yeah,
so we
let's
can
take
do
a
that?
break.
Okay.
Hold on.
Just don't turn off your the cameras. Just
Hold on. And we're out. We're into the stream. People got real life.